The tribal lands in Arizona are some of the hardest hit areas by the coronavirus. In fact, the Navajo Nation has reported 3,248 cases thus far. So one man saw a need to help collect supplies for those on tribal lands, and now ASU is stepping up to help as well. So Gibby is live over at Sun Devil Stadium, where the first People's COVID-19 Resource Drive is about to happen. What's up, Gibby?
Good morning, Scott. Yeah, I mean, think about it. How hard was it to get all these resources that we needed? Think about the tribal lands, how hard they were hit, and how hard it was just to find the stuff. Even if they were able to get to the stores, one man saw that need and said, you know what, I got to start doing something. So in his garage, Marcus Denetdale with construction in Indian country said, look, I got to do something. It started in your garage. Right. Take a look at us now.
In Daryl's garage, but yeah, he contacted and rounded all us up, and so we decided to pull in the ASU community to help out. So I want to really big thank you to ASU for supporting this effort and allowing us to do this here.
Yeah, so Daryl and you had started, it was in your garage, you had it in, you knew what they needed, right? You found the stuff that was hard to get, you gathered people around and said, look, here's what we're looking for. What were some of the bigger needs?
So PPEs, right, were the biggest thing, just like down here in the valley, we're searching for PPEs and disinfectants, cleaning solutions, all those things. They were scarce here in the valley when you have a lot of stores. Think about up north in the rural communities, how hard it would be to find. So, and that's still an ongoing situation, especially some of the tribes have more stricter curfews and stay-at-home orders than we do down here. So a lot of those stores are closed. So we have to bring the supplies up to them.
And even if the stores were open, some of the stores still wouldn't be carrying some of the products we're taking a look at here. And at the end, we see 2 trucks. That's important because that's going where?
The left truck is going to Wallapai and the right truck is going up to the Navajo Nation.
See, this is a huge thing when you think about who this is affecting, how it's helping out. And those you're going to be here till about 10 o'clock this morning, just outside of Sun Devil Stadium, lot 59. But if folks can't make it out here, you said money donations, they either got a Facebook or GoFundMe as well.
We do. We have a GoFundMe account on Facebook, First People's Resource Drive on Facebook. Look us up. You'll find the links to the GoFundMe account.
So people could just drive on up. And the way you guys have it set up as well is you have a donation bucket where they don't even have to get out of the car if they don't want to. They can put it in there. Right. And then you have a whole host of alum who are helping you out here today. Once that truck pulls up, man, they're fast at getting that stuff out and onto the truck.
Absolutely. We want to make sure everyone understands when you pull up, please stay in your vehicles, open your trunks, tell us where to pick up the items you're donating. We want to mitigate as much exposure to each other as possible, exercising all the safety precautions.
All right, guys, when we come up in the 9 o'clock hour, I'm going to be speaking with Daryl, who started out in his garage as well. But listen, if you want to help out and you have all these items and you have more than you need and would like to share, we're going to be sitting out here in the parking lot till about 10 a.m. this morning.
One of the hardest hit areas is working to get back to normal during the pandemic, and now one man is doing what he can to help, setting up a donation for the tribal lands. Gibby joins us live from Sun Devil Stadium to tell us all what they are doing out there. What a great accomplishment.
It is a great accomplishment, Scott. Think about it. We talked about this before. Resources, especially during the beginning of this COVID pandemic, were pretty scarce. Now, imagine this. Stores are closed in your area. The stores you normally would go to, even if you did have the money and the stores were open, they probably wouldn't have the supplies. Daryl Sam joining me here. You know, you started this resource drive here, First People's COVID Resource Drive, and there was a reason for it. Tribal lands were hit so hard.
Oh, definitely. My family's from there. I'm from up there. Just hearing the stories from it, all the heartache, the challenges. I mean, it was tough enough beforehand, and then COVID hit. And then now we decided, you know what, we need to help our people.
Yeah, and when you think about it, it's some of the simpler things, but some of the things that you really, really need. You have PPE equipment, wipes, hand sanitizers, but this is just a small bit of a big picture of what they need.
Well, definitely. There's food, there's pet food. You got to think about the animals that are up there. A lot of people have animals. Elderly people with their needs, like older, like the pens type of thing. There's babies, baby food. A lot of water. A lot of the water's bad to drink, so they have the water needs, especially the infrastructure is really bad up there for water.
You know, you and your wife were out here. This was started in your garage. The fact that ASU stepped up, you had a few others who come by as well, people holding their drives and then bringing it here to you. It really shows you what the community is doing.
Oh, definitely. The small business community came together. We have NAFA, Native American Fathers and Families Association. The Betsy came together with the Arizona Hispanic Chamber of Commerce come with us. The different movers, some M3 Moving came up, stepped up to help with our moving van, so many different organizations.
We see 2 trucks up here. People are going to say, man, those are full trucks. They're not going to need help for a while. Those are going to 2 different tribes. But at the same time, even though it looks like a lot, when you think of the people that are out there, you're going to need some more pretty soon.
Oh, definitely. I mean, Navajo itself has about 175,000 people living on it. There's about 3 border towns, and all those border towns get most of those people for groceries.
And the other thing is, and I think people forget, is they're under curfew, which means after a certain amount of time, they can't go anywhere. Their stores are still shut down in those areas, so this really comes in handy.
Definitely. They have nightly curfews, and Navajo has been doing weekend curfews again.
All right, really quick, Facebook, GoFundMe, folks who can't make it out at 10 o'clock today, which they have about 45 minutes ago, where can they go to donate?
You can go to First People's COVID Resource Drive on Facebook, and then the GoFundMe is First People's COVID Resource Drive as well.
All right, and this is the special part, Scott, when people pull up like this and you see the trunks full and you see the supplies that they have and they know that this is going to go out to help multiple families. This drive, which started in a garage, and now you see a lot of the ASU alum here being a part of this. This is a great moment when you see this still continuing to happen because, as we mentioned, a lot of these folks really don't have the supplies that they need, and this is going to go a long way to help them out.
Yeah, it's amazing to see all those people there helping out like that. So, Gibby, nice job out there. Thank you.